All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sinful Gaming. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. We're here painting up some models while we wait for the Games Workshop reveals. Hello, Bongo Studios. Nice to see you there straight away. We're waiting to see what those reveals are going to bring us. So in the meantime, we're going to paint some models. We can chat. Let us know what you would like to see tonight or today, wherever you are in the world, this evening, this morning, whatever. And let us know what you'd like to see from these reveals in the comments, please. I'll be continuing work on my blackguard. I got the washes done today and got the rest of the base coats done yesterday. So now it's just a matter of highlighting and layering certain parts of them to get those 20 blackguard done, and then we'll probably start working on my couple of sorceresses here. Lockdown's been pretty good. I've managed to get 70 models. Don't forget these blackguards. 72 if I get them done, but 70 is probably a guaranteed thing. So 3 days, 70 models. I think I'm winning. Painted the executions you all saw the other night, and then I've also finished up 40 dark shards. Zarbag's gets back. You can still buy them, I believe, or can you still buy them? No, because this is the second series that's going out of stock, right? So what happens with the out of stock series is they bring them back without the cards. No worries, Bongo. But yeah, so they'll bring the second series of Underworld Warbands out as just models without cards. That's what they did with the first season. I believe that's what they did with the first season. Anyway, let's get doing some painting while we wait for these reveals to come out. So we'll start by picking up some corn red and working our way through all the cloth layer. Sure. Yeah, so they should bring them back out just as the models. That's what they did for season 1. I assume they're going to do the same for season 2, especially since someone like Zarbag is actually, or Zarbag isn't, but other ones like, say, Molog are printed in the book. Yeah, so anyone watching, let us know what you'd like to see from the GW reveals. Dog41, morning from Canada. Night from Australia, I believe. It's, 10:15 here in Australia. Which means I think there's about 2 hours before the reveal, according to GW's calculation. So we've got about 2 hours. What do people like to see from the latest, from the GW reveals? 3:40 a.m. here. Oh dear! Wow, that's early, my friend. That is real early. I mean, I was up to that time yesterday, painting on stream, but don't have work, so we'll probably watch the stream and we'll chat for a little bit, but then we'll probably heading straight to bed. You're working. Oh, working. Ouch. Working at that hour. We're going to assume shift work of some sort is what you're up to then. Love Canada though. I would really love to go to Canada one day. It is on my places to go list. Definitely very high. Looking after. Yeah, I'm like, there was a few things that could have been like, you could have been a doctor or a nurse. You could have been, construction or civil service of some sort. But yeah, old folks home, that makes complete sense. I mean, the good thing is most of them should be asleep at night. That would be a good night in an old folks home. But I know those jobs are not always easy. One of my good mates works in aged care. Especially at the moment, I know it is not an easy job at the moment in the current state of the world. But what are you hoping for from the GW reveals then? Yeah, that's what we're all here watching for. I mean, can't say I don't want vampires. I think people have built up vampires enough that I think a lot of the communities are down for vampires now. Kyle, come on, vampires. I mean, like, if it's not vampires, they're making vampires now. I think certain people have got the community excited enough about vampires that they might need to make vampires. It's like the same thing with like the Kernothi. If they weren't planning to make more Kernothi, they are now. I mean, that would be my ultimate thing. Imagine if what comes out for Age of Sigmar is Kernothi. I am dropping every army project I'm currently doing, and I am all on board with Kernothi. Yeah. So they did show the 5 things we're going to get stuff from. So I'll just pull them up. I can't pull them up on screen, unfortunately, but I can read them out to people. Where's my little picture? So the 5 game systems that we're going to be getting a look at, obviously Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Warhammer 40,000. Obviously, the main 2 games we'll be getting a look at something for. Now, this doesn't mean there's only one thing for each of those games. There could be multiple things for both games. We're also getting a look at Necromunda, which is cool. I really love the stuff coming out for Necromunda. It's been one of those games I really want to get into, but just it always gets pushed back. I mean, I've said like I really want to get into 40k, and I've got an army sitting there. I want to get my Eldar painted up soon, but Necromunda is one of those ones that like I really want to do, but I just never get the time to do it. Warhammer Underworlds, I think it's probably highly likely with that. We're going to see the full Seraphon warband. They've revealed like the one model, so it makes sense to me that we might see. Oh, Johannes, nice to see you there again, mate. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, as I was saying, Warhammer Underworlds. I think it just makes sense to me that that we would see the Seraphon warband in full. I think that's what we're going to see for Underworlds. And then Lord of the Rings Middle Earth strategy battle game. Be cool to see what we see from them. They've released a whole bunch of Rohan stuff recently. I'm still using that terrible water, a good fresh one. Get rid of that. We'll bring in the nice clean water. That's good to hear, mate. I'm glad you're doing fine. What are you hoping to see from all these reveals, the HGW reveal show? We probably discussed this last night, but people's opinions can change at a whim. So now we're just working through our Blackguard, doing all the layering. I did manage to finish these last night. Well, finish all the base coats, get the wash down. Maybe newer chameleon skinks. Like, I would like to see new Seraphon models. I do think it's unlikely that we'll get any more newer chameleon skinks than the one we saw. What's great though is I think a Seraphon Warband, if they do it right, like if we get like a Saurus, a Temple Guard, or like a Saurus, a Croxigor, and a Skink, and maybe something, and like a chameleon skink as well, I think it has a really good chance of showing us where Seraphon can go in the future. Like, we're not going to get new models for Seraphon for a while, but I think this Warband, and like a few of them have done it with like other ranges. Like obviously we saw Zarbag Skits come out long before the Glimpspike came out, and they gave us a real look at where they were going to go design space wise with the Gits, and in turn like Mollog as well, the Troggoth, where they were going to go with Trogs. So I think while the Seraphon Warband won't be a full range of new miniatures, I think it can give us a sight as to where we're going to go with new miniatures for Seraphon. Shane, nice to see you there, mate. People seem convinced that we're going to see Sigvald. Like, it looks similar. There's no doubt about it. I can see where people are getting the idea from. I like to keep an open mind with all of this. So Sigvald is certainly, like, you look at it and you go, okay, I can see where people are coming from. There's other things that I think it looks like as well. It very Elder Aspect Warrior armor to me as well. Like, so with every single one of them, everyone's come out and said, like, every Age of Sigmar fan will come out and say everything's an Age of Sigmar model. And every Warhammer 40,000 fan will come out and say everything's a Warhammer 40,000 model. And that's where we've got to draw. For me, I think they've shown off a model of each thing. So they've shown off 5 teasers and they've got 5 reveals coming. So to me, that says maybe there's been something shown off for each thing they're going to reveal something for, maybe. Probably the biggest miss for me, not miss, but the biggest thing I noticed missing from that list was there's no Warcry. That massively surprises me that there's no Warcry reveal. Maybe that'll be something at the end. Maybe that'll be the big teaser, because you got to remember they'll show these 5 things and then they'll have a teaser. Bongo, the Seraphon shown, you can probably go back to the last reveal show, or you should be able to search it up just searching. There's a chameleon skink that got shown at the last lot of reveals. So it's just a single chameleon skink that's part of the warband for Seraphon for Underworlds. That's why I think that's what we're going to see. That's why I think that is what we're going to see, because we've seen a chameleon skink. I don't think they're going to bring him back like Michael. Oh, Mr. Gantner, nice to see you there, mate. Again, hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I don't see them personally. I don't think Sigvald for me wasn't a big enough character. Like, he was only recently like sort of given his model. He's a very late era Warhammer fantasy model. For me, I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Sigvald. But it would be cool. If it is Sigvald, I'm not going to be disappointed in any way. And I almost certainly think, Shane, you're correct on that Decay is Death Guard. Like, I think that's basically why him of all the potential options. I think people liked the different aspects of Slaanesh he showed off. I think that's why. I mean, he is literally Prince Charming as a Chaos character. That's literally the idea of Sigvald, is that he's Prince Charming. And they're showing Slaanesh in a different way. I think that's really cool. No, I like the idea of him, but yeah, I don't know. Certainly going to be interesting. Like, fighting that war against the Grey. I am glad to hear, man. I've done some decent fighting against it myself. Where this puppy? Let's get too much. Pop. I don't want to have to use the What are we working on today, Mr. Gantner? I'm glad to see you're all enjoying yourselves painting some models. But yeah, I don't see any other characters. Like, we're getting to that point in AOS where, like, I see on the Facebook groups and stuff, people talking less and less about old characters. Like, people actually asking, like, what is this model? I've never seen this model. What? Like, someone posted a picture of an Archmage on Dragon out of one of the original books, and like, what is this model? I've never seen this model. What is this? And it sort of just struck me that, like, wow, we're getting to that part where people aren't, like, newer people are getting into the game now that have never actually seen fantasy models ever. Yeah, the Grey. This is the Grey. Fighting the war against the Grey. You are fighting the war against your unending pile of Grey miniatures. That is the idea behind it. It does suck getting old, but like, I think that's a good thing as well, because now we're like getting these people who are just Age of Sigmar fans, and so we're needing to rely on less and less of the world that was Warhammer Fantasy to build forward Warhammer Age of Sigmar as a game. I think that's a good thing, that the game is being able now to stand on its own legs, not have to rely heavily on Warhammer Fantasy. And like, while the Warhammer Fantasy characters are the major players at its core, like Alariel, Marathi, Valerian, Teclis, Tyrion, etc., Nagash, blah 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 blah. The game's able to make its own new characters who people are becoming attached to. Take Catacross and people like Garda Steelsoul. If you've read the novels, he's a really popular character of Stormcast. And like, I really hope they build up more of these characters' stories in the books that we're getting. Like, I really hope that we get Bear Eater. Yep. Like, I really hope they continue these stories of these characters from Marathi, like Drusa Kraith, the idea of a name sorceress on Black Dragon. Like, maybe if they keep her story going, one day down the line, she's gonna get her own model. Like, she'll have this cool, different Drusa Kraith model, or even the Lord Veritant. Like, he's such a cool character. Von Brecht. Like, he is just such a damn cool character. I really hope we get a proper model for Von Brecht down the line. I mean, they've introduced some really cool, like the story. Yeah, this war never ends. 100 Years' War has nothing on the war against the Grey. Oh, do you have the giant dragon, Johannes? I forget the name of him now. The Forge World one. Do you have the giant dragon? You know what? Maybe we shouldn't save up the earnings of the channel for Mega Gargant, and maybe we should get the Mega Dragon for the channel. Hey, like that'd be cool. Maybe I should buy that giant Chaos Dragon and get that for the channel. Be awesome. I do have a bunch of corn that I've half finished in there that will be coming out sometime soon. I have a Korgorath on the table over there. Arnold, afternoon, mate. I have a Korgorath on my table over there of like unpainted stuff, and I really want to paint him. I don't know what it is, but I really like the Korgorath model. Different camera position. Yeah. We're seeing how we go. Morning, Soren. Over on Twitch. If you hear me talking to other people that you can't see in the chat that you're in, it is because we are streaming to multiple different locations. Definitely YouTube is the main place people are at, but there are people on Twitch and Facebook, and some on Twitter even as well. 6 a.m. Saturday morning. Woohoo! That's an hour. I mean, what's the time here? It's 10:30, pretty much at night here. Oh, awesome! Amazing looking rock. Hey, like, that's awesome, man. Go to bed early, rise early. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to bed late and I've got to rise early. I'm making a bad decision tonight, but we're excited for Warhammers. And like I always get Monday, Tuesdays off, so it's only like one day of a slog of not sleeping properly. But I had like a nap this afternoon, so I feel pretty refreshed at the moment. So it should be good with only getting like 3 or 4 hours sleep tonight before work. Hopefully. If not, Red Bull. Lots and lots of Red Bull. That's fair. Like, beasts are an interesting army, but they're not for everyone. Like, they don't play simply. They are very tactical. I'm good mates with the guys from Measured Gaming. Bendigo's not that far from Adelaide, so they're in a different state. But they're actually like this side of the state, if that makes sense. They're this side of their state. So we go to Bendigo tournaments quite often. The guys from Measured Gaming, and none other than Mr. Joel McGrath of Measured Gaming, who is arguably one of the best Beast of Chaos players you'll ever see. If you want to learn how to play Beast of Chaos, strongly recommend going and checking out Measured Gaming and my buddies over there, and checking out Joel's battle reports, because that dude knows how to play beasts and he is really, really good with them. Minotaur based army would be cool. I got to play against a Minotaur army a couple of years ago now. I played against a Minotaur army, one of my mates. Awesome. That's good that you know the channel. Bongo, it is 10:30 at night here in Australia. That's awesome, again. I'm glad you liked their channel because, yeah, Joe is a fantastic pick player. They're also, despite their language and all that, they're really good blokes. Yeah, just a disclaimer for anyone watching: not safe for work to watch their content. There is or in front of children. There is a lot of coarse language. No, and that's fine, man. Like, that was more a shout for Bongo. Like, if he wants to go watch some really good Beast of Chaos content, definitely go check out Measured Gaming. Yeah, if you want to go learn how to win with Beast of Chaos, or at least get some advice on how to play better, definitely Measured Gaming is the place. I do have a Beast of Chaos army that I've almost finished painting that we should have on the channel soon as well. Painted up some Dark Walkers. Beasts were a lot of fun to paint. I think that's the thing for me, like, that I enjoyed about Beast of Chaos is there's a lot of different models to paint. To make them a really enjoyable painting venture. They're probably more enjoyable to paint than they are to play. What have I painted up? I painted up 40 Gore, a Shaggoth, 6 Minotaur. I've got 2 Chariots I've got to finish. And I've got a Gargant, a Beast Lord, and a couple of Beret Shamans. I've got like 1,500 points plus a little bit of summoning. Fair enough. 19, no need to worry about kids. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, 19. There's some people that have to worry about kids at that age. It's not impossible. Definitely not advised. I had my kids a little bit later in life than that. Probably earlier than what I thought I would, to be honest. Everyone sort of thinks like, oh, I'm not going to have kids to whatever age, and you meet the right girl, and it all sort of just spirals down from there. But I never thought I'd be married, to be honest. I never thought I'd like to get married. It all sort of changes. Life changes many things. Yeah. Having kids is definitely a 2-person thing. Anyway. No worries, Bongo. I'll see you in a sec, mate. I'm just piling through the red. And then we'll probably... Yeah, so does anyone here play anything besides Age of Sigmar? Like, I know the majority of people on my channel are going to be talking about Age of Sigmar, but are there any of the other games that people are excited for? Saw someone mention before they have a pile of Necrons there that they've got to build and paint. Is there anything from 40k people are looking forward to, or do we just reckon it's going to be Death Guard? Warcry is different. Definitely. Like, if you... Yeah. And it doesn't have to be play. I am not referring to play if you just simply have some models to paint, because, like, I can't say I play 40k. We definitely have models to paint. Yeah, Soren, I've seen you've been working on Ashman Militarum lately. That's cool, man. For me, my favorite guard models were always the old Valhallans. I'm just going to go back and tidy up and make sure those black cloaks are fully black before we do the highlight. Warcry definitely counts. So, what are people's favorite Warcry warbands then? And my favorite Chaos God is probably Zinch. I mean, it might have something to do with that. I like painting blues and purples, but Zinch is definitely my favorite. Slanesh is probably next, probably close with Slanesh and Khorne, and Nurgle was probably my least favorite Chaos God. That's probably mainly because Wood Elves are my favorite thing, and so Nurgle, natural enemy of Alariel. That's probably why I don't like Nurgle. Yeah, I wish the old sets didn't cost an arm and leg. I wish they'd bring back some of those old stuff or reimagine them in plastic. For me, 40k wise, I like Space Marines, and I do have like an Indominus box that's unbuilt, so you get onto that. I'm thinking of like attempting maybe like a black powered armor Space Marine army, maybe Black Dragons. Would be fun. I think just having a black power armor, learning how to do those sort of techniques would be fun. Yeah, have. But onto the Chaos God stuff, yeah. Definitely Zinch is my favorite. I've got a decent Zinch force up there. I need to paint some daemons for it though, so we can start using it. Just like I don't have anything to access summoning points. I've got no daemons at all. Bunch of Arcanites all painted up. Yeah, so be interesting to see what's revealed tonight. Middle Earth, I'm not sure what I want. I've got some Easterlings sitting down there that need to get painted up. Realm's Edge Gaming, yeah. For me, I don't think the Umbraneth are going to be anything new. I reckon the word Umbraneth, because they hit it like they did with everything with Harkuron, I think the Umbraneth are just going to be what Marathi's followers call themselves. Because they don't actually have a name that they abide by. So I reckon Umbraneth is actually just going to be Marathi's name. Like Marathi's followers' name on that one. But the Vampirates Wraith Fleet, like, if that's a thing, like, I am so down for that. People know I like pirates here. Hello, welcome back, Bongo. Yeah, like I've got a lot of armies. Some of them aren't painted. Some of them are 3/4 done. Like my cities are my main army. There's no doubt about it. It's been a busy period. We're opening a new restaurant, so unfortunately, like I have had a little bit less time. I do play the Gloomspike Yits, so you might have seen me play my Gloomspike Yits a few times and my Stormcast a few times. Ones I really got painted up. Most recently, though, it's been a lot of cities stuff for me, I will admit. And my cities is predominantly Dark Elf focused. But yeah, if there's stuff you'd like to see on the channel, like, all you have to do is ask. And like we're starting to get more and more, and hopefully, like, the channel continues to grow, and I can afford to spend more time on the channel. If you heard that, I'm just having some Tic Tacs. Not shaking a container of random pills. They're Tic Tacs, so they're little lollies. But yeah, like, yeah, I'd love to get the Zinch on the channel, Michael. Just need the Daemon part to get them on the channel, really. That's what needs to happen there. I mean, I've got 6 Hydras, a Black Dragon, and 10 Knights painted up, so I think the only time I've ever used Order Serpentis is like the predominant army. Order Serpentis' an actual army is the one where I played the 6 Hydra list. I would say an army's finished when I can play a game with them. So at least 1,000 points of an army painted up. I can just expand upon that as I want. So like, my beasts will be done soon, and they will be finished. There'll be 1,500 points to them, plus a bit of summoning. Nah, when everything's painted, that's an impossible task for me, so I don't go by that. No, an army's never truly finished anyway. It really is. I'm guessing that's a cycle. 170 points. Um, Just doing a little highlight on all the wood at the moment. Please don't forget, wherever you're watching from as well, to just drop a like wherever you're watching from. All that stuff helps people find the channel more and helps more of us just come together and do a bit of hobby together. Um, yeah, so do this, and then we can start highlighting the cloaks back. $1,070. Oh, nice. That's enough to go rock a game with. When you can, obviously in the UK, you're still in lockdown for a little bit, I assume. You were saying something, I think December 4th or something, you said you come out? Oh, the second you said. Even better, man. Even better. Today is the last, like, we go out of lockdown today, like, at 12 a.m. So, out of lockdown in an hour, pretty much. So, reveal is in, just over an hour. I am really excited. I won't be able to bring up the video on this stream, but I'll be watching the video on my phone while we're on stream, and then we'll talk about it a little bit afterwards. Got my nice little split screen all ready for when that goes live. Alrighty, so let's get some Sun Scarlet. With my little brother. Where did I put that? So now what we're going to do on the back of the black cloaks, I'm going to pick up all the raised areas and give them a red highlight. That's weird. But like, this like, yeah, I don't get. I'm like, lockdown should just be lockdown. Like, don't make exceptions for anything. Just lock it down. You know, a week of everyone being locked down except essential services. Now, I can't say I'm too familiar on how like things like Poland and stuff like that are going, because mainly in Australian media we normally hear about US and UK stuff if we're going to hear, or New Zealand if we're going to hear international. We don't hear about that part of Europe really here. And well, the whole world knows how the USA is going about this. And UK's doing well now. They weren't at one stage. See, that's just weird. It should just be. What's the point of a lockdown if that can happen? Schools are still open in England. Yeah, see, it's a weird one, and it like, yeah, I know like as much as Europe is not doing well, but that's the extent of my knowledge. All I can say is I hope everyone here and everyone, just everyone, anyway, it doesn't mean. Just everyone, stay safe, treat your fellow man, respect, and think about your fellow man in everything you do, and we will all get through this together. That's the end goal. I think, yeah, that's the most important thing in a time like this, is not to necessarily think about yourself, but think of those around you. Yeah, I have seen stuff about that, and let's say I do not agree with any form of that. Like, a woman should have rights to her body in every way, but let's try and. YouTube can be picky about what it demonetizes and what it gives strikes for, so I really don't want to go. But yeah, I fully agree with you. Because I'm not a political commentator, I shouldn't commentate on it. But don't worry, I'm completely on that side of the. Yeah. Who would have thought, Bongo? Who would have thought, buddy? Who would have thought? well, I get what you mean. I knew what you meant, man. Brain works in an interesting way, right? Do you know you recognize words, right, by reading the first and last letter of them, and the letters in the middle make you almost can be almost irrelevant. You can actually change some of them, and people will still recognize what you wrote so long as the first and last letter is correct. It's a really interesting sort of thing that your brain can do there. It's funny how it works like that. So we're all talking about like weird Australian animal. Yeah. It was funny. We're all talking about Australian animals and like all the deadly stuff that lives in Australia the other day. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, what would be some cool like things you could put, or like cool creatures that would exist in Age of Sigmar? I know we've got all these weird and wondrous things like Raptorix and Griff Charges and a whole bunch of other things. Don't be sorry again. When something is right to talk about. Don't worry. I do try to stay off politics, but believe me, I am on that side of them. Mainly because it can just be a feisty thing. And like even people on the same side of politics can have disagreements, and I just try to move that out of my hobby. There are only certain things I won't stand for. Well, I think there's certain things that everyone shouldn't stand for. But anyway, yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, I completely agree with your quote from Gandalf. I find it the small everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keep the darkness at bay. Small acts of kindness and love. That is no truer words, man. Yeah, so here's a question for the chat. What animals do you think in our world now would be terrifying if they were in AOS? Like what animals would survive? What animals could be in Age of Sigmar in this world that are in the world? Just not make an AOS version, just a straight up animal. Just a straight up animal that could exist. So, I'll start us off. For me, I reckon an animal that could exist in Age of Sigmar that doesn't need to change anything from what it is now is, let's go with, a crocodile. Alligator. Yeah, same thing. Johannes, we're on the same thing. So saltwater crocs are big buggers. Cockroach can survive anything. Alligators, elephants, love it. Because we know there are basic animals like normal animals in AOS already. Like we have cats, we have horses. Paper. It's funny you say that about pandas. I was watching something on YouTube today about like how dangerous pandas are, and that they have one of the highest jaw powers of any animal on Earth. Um, they're actually like extremely dangerous. Koalas on the same thing as well. So koalas actually a host for chlamydia, of all things. They're actually a host to it. They themselves are immune to it, but they actually host the disease. They've also got massive, massive talons. They're like almost like sloth-like talons. These just giant, long talons. Go look up photos of wet koalas. You will not be disappointed at how horrifying they look. About something like a goanna. So goannas are these giant desert monitors that live in Australia. Very similar to, like, I guess, a Komodo dragon. And the difference is these things run really, really fast, and they can jump and climb trees and are extremely nimble. They're actually the number one land predator in Australia. They will take on things like kangaroos and stuff like that. Behind closed doors, well, there actually are common house cats in Cities of Sigmar. You get to read about some, and they actually are a thing that a lot of people take to the realm of death because apparently they scare away evil. They can smell evil spirits and see into the spirit world. So when you read the Soul Wars novel, there actually are a lot of cats in the city of what's it called, Gloomhaven, I think it's called. Um, yeah, platypus are poisonous. I mean, and they're like a freaky enough mishmash of animals that like someone would think that they made them for Age of Sigmar. um, one of only two monotremes. Yeah, no, it's cool, but yeah, that's an actual thing. And like using the whole like cats, black cat can see death and all that sort of stuff. It's a really solid novel for anyone wanting to get into Age of Sigmar fiction. I really recommend. That's a little bit better. Really recommend Soul Wars as a novel for people to get into. Also, hello behind closed doors. Hope you're doing well. Where are you joining us from this afternoon? Or tonight, morning, whatever. Whatever time it is, wherever you are. But yeah, Arnold, you've definitely got a winner there on cockroaches. They can survive anything. Oh, Melbourne, awesome. One of my fellow Australians, and Radagast rabbits. We'd love to see killer rabbits. Yeah. One protecting the holy hand grenade of Antioch. It'd be an amazing caveat. That'd be pretty cool. Was your first thought that they're just a weird mishmash of animals that anyone would take that the people that create Age of Sigmar made them up? There's a lot of people that don't actually believe platypuses are real. Actually, extremely elusive in Australia. They don't live in like rivers and stuff. They're not actually river dwellers. They're actually creek dwellers and like little stream dwellers. So you're not likely to find them in like massive rivers. You're more likely to find a platypus in like a little creek or a little stream rather than like a full-blown river. Like calm water. Yeah, and it's the poison won't kill you. It's actually a neurotoxin. It'll actually like shut. Well, so the poison will kill you because it'll shut down your nervous system. But yeah, it's a neurotoxin. So the poison itself doesn't kill you. It's what it does to you that kills you. If that makes sense. I mean, same thing can be said about most poisons, but yeah, it's they're cool little creatures. Yeah, they're the one of only two. As I was saying, they're one of only two monotremes in the world. Monotreme being egg-laying mammal. The other one is the echidna, which is the little like spiked anteater thing. But yeah. So here's a question for people: if we were to do another, like, obviously I'm working on my Dark Elves now, but if I was to do another army for AOS on the channel soon, what army would people like to see me working on next? It can be most of the armies in the game. I have most of them. I think the only thing I don't have enough for an army of is Sons of Behemoth at the moment. For me, I'm really itching to start painting my Lumineth, I think. Yeah, Lumineth seems to really be calling me. Join the Nighthaunt train. I mean, I do have a giant box full of Nighthaunt. Everyone seems to be painting Nighthaunt. So Kyle, who's just jumped in the Facebook chat, is one of my local gaming buddies. We've got like our local gaming group, and I think like out of nowhere we've had like 5 or 6 people just all of a sudden Nighthaunt armies out of everywhere. So I don't think I need to do Nighthaunt because I should be able to get plenty of people to come play Nighthaunt on the channel against me. Yeah, Lumineth are definitely speaking to me. Nighthaunt gets more Stormcast done. Yeah, Lumineth would be really cool to get working on soon. I'm going to do like a very wintry sort of theme to them, I reckon. Cool. But it looks like Lumineth are the winner. Arnold's wanting ogres. Like I have some ogres. Give me a sec. Got to paint up more of them, but this is my Frost Lord. He's all nice and painted up. So no, what I'm going to do with winter is I'm going to do a lot of dull blues and greys. So it won't be white. Yeah, so it'll be like very like blue grey and very dull blues. I have I have 3 more Thunder Tusks to paint up But yeah. So do have some ogres painted up. I got to finish the other Thunder Tusks. Yeah, so give me a sec. I'll pull up the colours. I always forget the colours that I'm using. So yeah, the main colours will be Celestial Grey, Fenrisian Grey, and Incubi Darkness. So some darker sort of cloak parts, or their hoods. All parts of the cloak will be darker, and they'll have blue, and they'll have like white inside on the cloth. White inside of the cloak with like a grey blue outside. Incubi Darkness is a really lovely colour. Um, what have we got? We've got about 45 minutes before the preview starts. Should be able to smash these guys out before that. No worries, Johannes. I will catch you later, mate. Have a good day. Bongo back again. Someone leaves, another good friend comes in the chat. How are we doing, Bongo? How do I see the new releases? They'll be coming out. So they'll be on Warhammer TV on Twitch, which I can't show on mine. But then they'll also be putting something up on a. Give me a sec. I will copy the link. Link for everyone. That's where they'll be going up. So that's where they'll be going up on, and yeah, we'll talk about it all as they come out. Be cool. We're gonna have a little bit of a discussion on them all. We can sort of get some first reactions here. And then, yeah, I'll probably do a proper video like talking about them in great detail tomorrow after work. So yeah, they'll be on Twitch. Warhammer TV will have a show on Twitch. But yeah, you will have to sign up to them to be able to comment in their chat. When the time comes, we can have this come up. Oh, nice and professional here. Got that all sorted. Thought I was pretty smart. So I would almost assume the decay is Nurgle. So 40k, we know Death Guard are coming soon. We got shown their book last lot of reveals. Dark Imperium going away, a lot of their models disappeared. So I would almost be, I'm 90% sure that Decay is going to be Death Guard. But it could also mean decay as in Age of Sigmar, decaying models. So maybe something death orientated. Hashtag vampirates or we riot. I go a little bit of my banner down. Cadian flesh tone. Actually, before we do that, we might actually put a wash down on these ladies' flesh, just so when it comes to it, if I need to, I've got them just washed and ready. So slap down quickly on my sorceresses, just so I can get something done. That'd be cool. Like to get the skull box, give us a Nurgling box. I'm fully down for that idea there. Standing on banners and stuff like that. That's cool, man. I like that idea. Yeah. Nurgling swarms has always been what they are. I do like the little Nurglings. Sorry about the belly show. As I stretch and just crap back. I do like the Nurglings that come in all the other kits. highlighting little bits of the face that is showing on these. Blackguard. Sides of the nose and the chins and the lips. Highlighting all that up. Yeah, I don't know whether we're going to see for Nurgle for 40k Death Guard. I don't know whether we're going to see like the old. Oh, drop the back guard. The zone. I don't know if we're going to see new models or if we're going to see the old starter box like repackaged into a star collecting box with the half a Dark Imperium that included. Nurgle now becomes a star collecting box for Death Guard. Be interesting to see where they go with all of that. Yeah. For anyone else who's joining us, no matter what platform you're on, let us know what you're looking forward to for or what you're hoping for from the reveals if you haven't already shouted it out. Personally looking forward to hopefully seeing what the next Broken Realms book brings. Oh, yeah, Nurgle Infected Gainers for Necromunda. I can get behind that. I really like the corn dudes that got brought out. That'd be something cool. sec. I need to grab something. Got what I needed. So, and now we can start working on their hair. This is a time-consuming part. Got to pick out all the highlights on the hair. Generally no Warcry. I'm pretty lazily with that. I generally just play the standard warband with Warcry for Untamed Beasts because it comes to 1,000 points. Although I have recently purchased some more Untamed Beasts. See here. I'll be working on getting some Warcry content. Some sort of army showcase showing off the entire collection. Maybe we can organize that. We can get all the studio armies. I might do something like that at the end of the year to show off what we've painted up this year, because we're probably going to end up hitting about 700, 800, close to 1,000 models painted this year. Lockdown was helpful. Like, well, my wife didn't get to stop working during lockdown, so it was just me home, and when the kids were in bed, like, I didn't have anyone here during the day to talk to, so Warhammer just became what I did during the day. I just got more time for Warhammer, so now we just got a bit of a long step in the path of painting up these guys and girls. All the highlights. Oh yeah, lockdown. I just managed to get so much more done. Lockdown's really when I started doing these hobby streams, to be honest. From the start of lockdown, when we were about 600 subs ish. And no real major direction on the channel until lockdown, when I sort of sat down and really decided what I wanted to do, that I wanted to push the channel and try and do more. About lockdown and like the kick up the butt, really, I probably wouldn't have ended up doing battle reports. Lockdown got me armies, got painted models, and made me want to play games against people. It really started the whole battle report thing for me. And like, they're a major part of what we do now, and then plus the other sort of helping people get started in Age of Sigmar stuff we do as well. To the lore videos, to now just painting hobby hangouts, chatting with cool people who like Warhammer. So yeah, now we've got plenty of people who help support the channel. In a myriad of different ways, whether that's just watching content, which helps immensely, liking videos and all that sort of stuff like that helps more than people really know. All that sort of stuff. Oh, cool. Beast of Class start collecting about mid-lockdown. Yeah, awesome. That Start Collecting series did really well. I'll probably end up going back to that and redoing that. I don't know if you've seen the more later Start Collecting ones I put together for like the Christmas boxes and stuff, but I really think I've made a better formula for them, made better videos for them. And so, yeah. Seems everyone's doing Start Collecting videos now, though. My videos. But I like to keep the channel, I guess, non-competitive focused. The only time you'll see really competitive focus on here is when I'm going to a tournament myself, and I want to play a list that's going to win games. For the most part, you'll see me having fun with mates is the majority of games you're going to see. Yeah, that'd be interesting. How did people find the channel? Like, that's an interesting story. I'd be liking to know what you found the channel with. That's always good information for me to know what videos and what stuff did really well, where I can improve. Ever going to go do range reviews like of particular models and do reviews of different models, or what do you mean by that, Bongo? That could be a lot of things. Tell me what you'd like to see. There's something. I know once I probably get into 40k a little bit more, I'll probably start looking at potentially doing the star collecting videos for that game as well. Ah, nice. City's Facebook group. I mean, I do run the City's Facebook group. I run a lot of the Facebook groups. Oh, well, Warcry is definitely something I want to get more. I want to get some bat wraps up of soon. I've got to get my Canite Forest Stalkers painted up. Done them in like green, in like a really nice foresty sort of color scheme. Got to get them finished up. All right. Well, we've got about 15, 20 minutes. What is it? Yeah, about 15-ish minutes before Warhammer Community starts going live with the reveals. So, all right. No longer what you're hoping for. I want predictions out of people. Let's see who can get some predictions right. Everyone gets 3 predictions. What do you reckon is going to be revealed? 3 predictions each. I'm going to say we're going to see the next Broken Realm book. We are going to see Death Guard for 40k. And we are going to see the Seraphon Warband shown off in full for Warhammer Underworlds. 3 predictions from me. We'll go further. I think the next Broken Realms book will be Slaanesh. Let's see how we go. Yeah, GW have been ridiculously well done ridiculously well in the shares market. They're one of like the most highly rated businesses in the world in everything, world over to invest in. I don't know whether now is the time to invest in them. If you invested in them just before lockdown, you were doing really well, but you're probably not going to see that. Bet you might start seeing losses eventually soon. But yeah, GW shares have risen amazingly. Cool. Like I'm loving all these things. Tome of Champions 2020 for Warcry. Cool. New Orcs and Goblins models. Awesome. And an old hammer returns. So I'm assuming by an old hammer returns. Yeah, maybe we might get some teasers on how Forge World's doing with what we call it, Warhammer: The Old World. That'd be really cool. Slaanesh and Malarian, you reckon? See, I don't think we'll see Malarian yet. I reckon he may be like near the end of the series. I do wonder how many books we're going to get. I reckon we might see like quite a few books. Like Psychic Awakening was 9. Oh, the Warhammer preview just went live, so they're getting ready. New version of Fellowship of the Ring. Yeah, that looks to be interesting. I think we're going to see some Two Towers. They released a whole bunch of models, and they released like Howdiers, Elves, Heroes of Helm's Deep, and a whole bunch, and the Ents and all that came out this week on pre-order. So maybe for Lord of the Rings, we might see the Two Towers or the Battle of Helm's Deep might be the focus for Lord of the Rings. So, from my headphones, so I don't. Oh, yeah, Kislevs, I'm assuming you're talking about, Arnold. Well, we'll see what this all brings, eh? Yeah, well, Kislev is coming back in Warhammer the Old World. We know that. We've seen the teasers for it. We've yet to see an actual model. We've only seen pre-done. We know Forge World is back operational now, so that was a big thing. Forge World only went back operational a long while after Games Workshop went back, so they are much more behind. Bring back Spatial Trade. I'm all for that. That was a fantastic board game. Not today, though. Yeah, that's fair. I do like they bring back a lot of the retro games. Oh, nice. 10 Road Tread Space Marines. Cake for the Warhammer preview. Nice, man. Well, you guys have your cake. I have my nice little trail mix. It's got almonds, chocolate, cranberries, and elderberries. And your mother smells like them. I kid. I kid. If you know where your mother smells like elderberries joke comes from, you're on my good list. But yeah, last chance for anyone who hasn't put in your predictions. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well, because if you're not, we do Christmas giveaways. The wife is very jolly and Christmas orientated, so we'll be doing some Christmas giveaways on the channel on Christmas Day. So, elderberries are they're a type of berry. I'm assuming they would be from elderflower. You get them from an elderberry tree. Just a trail mix of all like dried nuts and berries. Very good for you. I'm trying to get myself off eating a lot of chips and stuff like that. So having like something as a similar sort of snack is good. It's like helping break the more unhealthy habit. You know, if I'm just chewing on nuts and berries, it's much more healthier an option. I already said they smell like no, we won't make that joke again. That's nasty. I told everyone what they smell like. But someone might get offended if you just start smelling their mother. Elderberries smell old because they're elderberries, so they smell old. Lol. You'll need to get used to the puns and dad jokes. I love making a good pun. You could say, I like dishing out punishment to other people. I'll stop now. Well, then they definitely don't smell at least like your mother. You know, that makes me feel so old that your mother is almost closer to my age than you are, Michael. 11. Oh, we are live. So we will chuck this up. Alrighty. I'm going to go. So pop it up here now. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to go for a toilet break before the reviews. Reveals are happening now, Jerome. Fair enough. So they're just sort of chatting about their own personal hobby while they wait for everyone to get ready to launch the reviews. So yeah, they're just randomly chatting about what's where people are from. What do we? Australia's just looking big ass spider. Yeah, that's pretty fair, man. Well, let's see what we're going to get. No worries, Adam. I'm glad I helped you out, man. We're waiting for Games Workshop to get past the usual dribble at the start of what they do and actually get on with the reveals. Amazon Prime Beam. I won't watch it. Luke hates spiders. We went through this the other day that I hate spiders. Oh, there's nothing on there yet, Michael. Oh, no. This is a new one. We're on the right thing now. Yeah, we're on the right one now. Cheers, Michael. Decadence and decay just means decay and decay. That's brilliant. So, yeah, shouting out to everyone. Last chance to get in those predictions. Let us know what you're working on. Maybe next time there's a reveal show, we should have a prize for the predictions and see who can get the most. Maybe we'll do that next time. Hey, I'll organize a prize, whether it's a piece of channel merch or a box of models or something. We'll organize a channel prize for whoever can get the most predictions right. Might do that on the next reveal show, hey? I reckon that'll be cool. Maybe, but that takes ages for stuff to come out, Bongo. That's the issue with that. We'll figure out something. I definitely maybe we'll have a little competition with the chat next time on who can get the most predictions right. I predict there will be Warhammer. Yeah, you have to be more specific if you want to win something. So yeah, not this reveal, but yeah, definitely next reveal. I reckon we'll do some predictions and we'll give out something to the winner of the predictions. All right, yeah, talking for ages. It has been almost 15 minutes of talking. Come on, just give us the reveals. We've been talking for almost 15 minutes. No reveals at all. Come on. Could have finished painting the last 5 Blackguard's hair I had. All right, finally getting the first reveal. All right. Let's see what's first. They're getting into their first reveal. So yeah, they've got the reveal show happening, but on the website they'll be updating afterwards, and that'll have more information than what they tell you. All right, first reveal. Let's see what we get, hey? First reveal. Warhammer, what do we got? Warhammer 40,000 first. Now for we're getting Death Guard. We've got to be. Hero, you are just in time. We're getting Typhus. I think it's coming back. We're seeing the first reveal now. Rust and Rot, a World of Iron. So we're getting a, I would assume, Mechanicum versus Nurgle. Cool. So actually getting a massive you can watch the reveal on Warhammer Twitch. You need to subscribe to comment and stuff over there. They'll be posting everything up on this website I got up soon, though. So we've got Decadence and Decay coming, which is going to be a Mechanicum vs. Death Guard focused narrative campaign for Warhammer 40,000. And effectively, this is what we've got here. Warzone Charadon. Focusing around the Major Forge world of Metallica, of all things. So, that's what we're getting. So, getting a nice big narrative arc for Warhammer 40k. Excited? See what it is. So, yeah. What do people think of this? Decadence and Decay. New Warhammer 40,000. Maybe there's something where I get into 40k and actually get an army going, hey? Major player in the 40k universe. Maybe I build up my Marines to get into this. So it'd be interesting to see where we go with this. Yeah, it's Admech versus Death Guard. So it should be coming up on here soon. That's fair enough. I'm interested. I like the AdMech stuff that they brought out for Warhammer 40,000 of recent. So really, really interested to see where we go with all of this. So yeah, be interesting to see where this all goes. I don't know. They haven't shown any models anywhere yet, so there might not be new models yet. So we haven't seen any new models yet. This is just a book, narrative campaign book. Also, that's the Warhammer 40k image that we got revealed in one of the teasers. You can see that picture in the middle there. That's one of the teasers. So that's that. Oh, so we're getting a Crusade book as well with it, which is cool. So we're getting a new Crusade pack as well. This is like very narrative focused Warhammer 40k stuff. Be cool. Be interesting to see how we go. He's kind of right. You said New Space Crusade. That's fair. Decent, but come on, let's get on with it. I want to see more stuff. All right, so they're talking on their little review one. Just so we go. Dark Angels new book on the horizon. That's cool. You got a new Dark Angel book coming. So here we go. We got the Warhammer 40,000 thing. You know, nice big look at Warzone Charadon here. More than just background, the book includes new rules for Death Guard, Adeptus Mechanicus, Imperial and Chaos Knights, and Drukhari. Cool. The Warriors of Comora are keen to take advantage of the chaos confusion caused by Typhus' invasion. Alongside the Codex Supplement are rules for playing through Charadon campaign yourself. You can claim Metallica for the Death Guard, or you try to stop Typhus. Plague Marines mission packs, and then you've got this cool Warhammer 40,000 Crusade Plague Purge as well. Oh, I know what you meant. So we're getting a Dark Angels. So that's cool. So starting to talk about what we're going to get in Codex Dark Angels. Come on. This is cool. You can interrogate people over the course of a Crusade campaign. This is very similar to the book that came out early in the year for Warhammer Age of Sigmar in the, what was it? What's the book called? The book that was released, the Wrath of the Everchosen. That's the one. This is very similar to the Wrath of the Everchosen book, is what I'm assuming. I reckon this is pretty damn cool. Yeah, I was hoping for some new AdMech, but maybe there might be rules in the book. There does say there's going to be new AdMech stuff in here. So it does say Imperial. Oh no, yeah, Adeptus Mechanicus. You're going to get more AdMech rules in here. New rules for AdMech in Warzone Caradon, which is cool. Oh, and Drukhari, new battle, new codex. That's a cool art. Magro, we've been going for 2.5 hours now. Nice big hobby hangouts. Yeah, I know, model-wise, bongo, but it is what it is. So we're getting a Drukhari book as well, which is cool. I like Eldar. I like elves. Space elves are just elves in space. AOS hasn't come up yet. So Incubi coming out. AOS hasn't had its thing yet. We've just started the review show, so 40k is the focus at the moment. We've had a new book, narrative book, coming out for whatchamacallit, Death Guard versus Mechanicum with some Drukhari in there, and we're getting a new codexes for Dark Angels and Drukhari. Dark Elder. It's really cool. A Twitch stream on here. But yeah, new Drukhari is going to be awesome. So, be cool to see some more Drukhari on the table. Like the Incubi are just fantastic models. Really excited for 40k. And let's see, should maybe go get some painted up. They're still not updated their page. Come on, show us more stuff. Yeah, be really interesting to see where we go with the Drukhari. They're really drawing this one out. Normally they talk a lot longer, a lot less. They're really drawing this out. So they're talking about how, like, me, I like Incubi. Incubi are cool models. I really hope we get more of them. Or Necromunda up next. What the hell are these things? These are amazing. This is cool. I don't know what these things are, but this is my Necromunda force. House Van Sar. Yep. This is what I'm getting for Necromunda. These are amazing. Oh, damn. 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 Wow. That's awesome. Those models are awesome. Wow. I am so down. That is no. Vansar. Order me a Vansar box. I'm so down for them. They are cool as hell. But yeah, how cool are those models? Those are awesome. I'm really down for them. What's cool is I've gotten 40k and Necromunda out of the way first. So I think we're going to get Middle Earth next, and then I think we're going to end on Age of Sigmar. These are awesome. Yeah, no, Necromunda must suck to live in. I mean, generally 40k sucks to live in. I would not want to live in 40k. These are cool though. Yeah, no, agreed. Like very Necroni inspired. That's definitely a thing. Yeah. These are just really cool. These are just, yeah, these are really, really cool. And then we got the grav cutters. Okay. So we've got these cool flying guys. These are cool. These were awesome to me. I thought these were. I like these better than the other dudes, but these have sold me. These are freaking cool. But yeah, how damn cool are they? That Drukhari cover is cool. I really like the artwork. Dark Angels. So what are we thinking of the new Necromunda models that just get shown? They're pretty darn cool. They're just freaking cool. And we've got Dark Angels and Drukhari. Or you're thinking of what's been shown off for 40k and Necromunda? What do you like? What's your favorite stuff? Definitely those Necromunda models look amazing. This is just freaking cool. I'm really happy with the stuff for Necromunda. I want them. I want those Vansar dudes. So yeah, I'm really excited to see this. Getting freaking late here though. Can we just speed up this reveal show, please? But yeah, everyone happy with what they've seen so far? All right. Oh, Middle Earth up next. What are we going to get? You must understand, young hobbit. Takes a long time to say anything in Old Entish. Oh, we're gonna get ants. Nice. This is awesome. Ooh, new Treebeard. Cool. Treebeard Mighty Ant. Awesome. Like, that model is sweet for the Treebeard. Oh, Treebeard. Awesome. It's just awesome seeing Treebeard come out. Multi-part plastic Treebeard. Oh, so what are we thinking of Treebeard and for the new? Waiting on those. Yeah. That ant is amazing. Well, I was sort of right with 2 towers, potentially. Such a cool model, that Treebeard model. How cool is that? How just damn cool is that Treebeard model? That's just awesome. I really happy. Oh, that's cool. So you get both. You get the foot ones and the ones on top. Yeah. This is cool. I'm really happy that we're getting Treebeard. So yeah, so we've seen that Treebeard. Here we go, Chapman rules. But yeah, so that's pretty darn cool. And so I was right. I reckon we're going to end on Warhammer Age of Sigmar. So it'd be interesting to see. I think we're going to get something big. We're definitely getting the big thing, Age of Sigmar. Oh, giant sneeze out of nowhere. But yeah, it's getting bloody late. Spent 45 minutes and show me 3 things. Can you just bloody hurry up, GW, and show me the rest of the reveal so I can go to bed? Run out of my drink as well. Taking bloody forever. Cheers, paint to life. So, what are we hoping for? I think we'll see Underworlds next, and we'll probably end with Age of Sigmar, I would assume. So, resend the link. Give me a sec. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. There's the link to the page. Alrighty. So, we should be getting something new soon as well. Alright. 1 minute before we get the next thing coming up. So, be a minute and we'll be going up on something new. Well, so I reckon, well, probably get Underworlds next, I would say, and end of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, meaning we'll probably get Seraphon revealed in the Seraphon Warband. So, waiting for that next lot. Okay. But yeah, so all right, Warcry. If we're going to get that next, what do we reckon? What are we going to get? Seraphon Warband? That's probably got to be the option, the thing we're going to get next, I would say. Here we go. What do we got? Diachasm, cool. So we are getting Underworlds next. Oh, Slaves to Darkness. Oh dear. Oh, they are awesome. Oh, did not expect this. That's cool. Desecrator. Wow. A female Chaos Warrior there too. That's cool. Kagra's Ravages. How damn cool are those Chaos Warriors? Female Chaos Warrior as well. That's awesome. That means we now know 4 of the warbands, so we know half the warbands already. Yeah, they're saying like the guy up the top there, top left of this picture, he looks like a Slambo. They're awesome. Wow. Wow. They're just such nice models. Oh, cool. So what they're saying here, the female is actually the leader of the warband, and the female Chaos Warrior and the mage are actually siblings. That's cool. That's really cool. So these two here are siblings. Really, really cool. Wow. No, they're just awesome. Yeah, so that's something important for Underworlds is like, while it is like a very match place based game, the lore for Underworlds is fantastic, especially when you just start delving into it. There's a lot of cool lore deep underneath all the stuff Underworld. Huh. Yeah, wow. These are awesome. People like these models then, I'm guessing? I'm surprised it's not Seraphon, but I'm happy it's these models. Yeah, now show me Age of Sigma. God damn it, why'd they leave Age of Sigma last? So I can go to bloody bed. I got work in the morning. Well, work this morning. Yes. That's really cool. This is yeah, it's a great thing to see, like just a mix of male and female models finally, especially across all the ranges. Um, this warband I can see me using a lot. They're amazing. Man, I want to get Slaves to Darkness. Okay, he just talked about a prideful character. He just talked about a prideful character. Does that? He just talked about a prideful character. Okay, did they just completely? He seemed to tie that up real quick when he said a prideful character. Was that because there's something coming for Slaanesh? Are we getting Sigvold? Is Sigvold a thing? All right. You have anything to say? Oh, couple of weeks. Okay. All right, Slanesh is coming. In the most fabulous corners of the 8 points, something stirs. Come on. It is him. It is Sigvold. Oh, it's Sigvold. It is Sigvold. Oh, it's Sigvold. Sigvold. It is Sigvold. Yes. Oh, damn. Oh, dear God. That model is amazing. Oh, oh, damn. These are amazing. Oh, shit. That music is rocking. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. How damn. That new model is amazing. Oh, they are amazing. Wow. Oh, I have to disagree with you there, Bongo. I love this dude. This is amazing. Wow, that model is amazing. But yeah, wow. Wow, that model is amazing. Oh, this is so cool. Wow, they're cool. These guys, though, these models are amazing. They're just wow. The Myrmidish Painbringers, they are wow. They are amazing. Yeah, the second models definitely are my more favored ones. The other ones are supposed to be like, I guess, a little bit more grotesque. The faces are weird because they're supposed to be like half demons. They're like bonded with demons. Um, yeah, yeah. These are cool. This is just wow. So I wonder if we're going to get something else, or if this is it. We probably get like one more reveal at the end of this, and then. Wow, they're cool. Well, I just got Shadow and Pain sitting over there, so I don't think we're going to be working on Lumineth next. I think I'm going to be painting up my Slanesh models next and getting ready for this new Slanesh army to come out because, wow, I am on that train. They are amazing models. All right, cool. So it's a dual kit. So yeah, who's getting a Slanesh army with me? Because I am. I'm definitely getting a Slanesh army. They. Yeah. All right, so apparently this is it. So we might be getting one more last tease if they're doing this. Wow. So see if we're going to get one more little review, maybe. Hoping. Cool. We're going to get anything else? Cool. Oh, awesome. Cool. A big black library reveal. I am massively excited for that. Huh. Oh, wow. Nothing more? Oh, that's it. Okay. I mean, that was cool, but yeah, that was it. That was a really small preview. I mean, the Slanesh are awesome. But anyway, it's bedtime for me, guys. Thank you all for coming and watching along with me and hanging out tonight. We'll probably be back tomorrow night because I got a couple of days off work, so we might be back tomorrow night. Depends. It is the wife's birthday, so we'll see when she goes to bed. or when I get to come do some hobby. But thank you all for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well. And most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.